everyone, and here's a devotional for Monday, October 1st, 2018, entitled, Reason Not to Fear. God will take care of me. Oh, I see what it's doing, the reasons not to fear. Okay. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea instead of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And being warned by God in a dream, he turned aside into the region of Galilee. Matthew 2:22. The murder of the innocents by Herod the Great is still hotly debated today. Was this ruler truly a wicked man? Was he mentally disturbed? Was he led astray by evil counselors? Or was he merely trying to protect himself as king over Judea? The Bible portrays him as paranoid, selfish, cruel, and wicked. This atrocity must have been sharp in Joseph's mind, even after living for 2 years in Egypt. He and Mary must have listened avidly to the reports coming from Judea, reports that said that Herod was dead and now Archelaus, his son, was ruler in his stead. This news did not give them much comfort, for they knew that this particular son was even more wicked and evil than his father. Both of them were Idumeans, from the ancient tribe of the Edomites, who were avowed enemies of the Israelites. Then an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream and told him to return to Israel. Needless to say, it took courage on the part of Joseph to leave Egypt with his family and head toward Galilee. Yet he did just that, and they came at last to their original hometown of Nazareth. Joseph exercised both common sense and faith and was obedient to God. People may cause you to experience fear because they hold positions of authority, yet God is able to lead his children to safety. Joseph needed a direct revelation from God to help him know the way to go, when to go, and where to go. How do you find the will of God for your life? Are you facing a choice today that might affect your life? God has given us His Word, and within these sacred places is the answer to all your questions for your life. As you study the Word, write down verses that speak to you about the issues you are facing. Listen when you hear a sermon on the radio or in church, and be aware that God can use these to guide you too. Ask for wisdom. List your options and the pros and cons. Pray about it and seek godly advice. Then move out with confidence and without fear. And God will certainly lead you just as He did Joseph. How do I know God's will for my life? There's usually just a knowing, but usually what I get from God is when I've asked a couple different situations, I've asked, Lord, do you want me to do this or not do this? What I've gotten is, be still and know that I am God, Psalm 46:10, or rest in the Lord, and wait on the Lord, Isaiah 40:31, wait on the Lord, and in God have I put my trust, Psalm 56:4, in God will I praise His word, in God have I put my trust. Those are what I get. But knowing His will, it comes with just such a peace that this is what you're supposed to do, or not supposed to do. And sometimes that's hard to know too, but usually the yeses are easier to hear. But you know what? The great thing is that God does have a plan for each of our lives, and I'm so glad that He takes care of us through all of those things. So, may the Lord bless you all and be with you till tomorrow.